We recreated the time travel scene in Back to the Future in the year 2025, 40 years after the release of the original film.
Take me away, I don't mind. Better promise me I'll be back.
So the original idea was to recreate that first time travel sequence of Marty and Doc at the mall in the original Back to the Future and almost pretend, what if we're in a universe where the original 1985 Back to the Future film never existed? What Back to the Future would look like if it came out in 2025. We thought that'd be kind of a fun project to do because huge fan of that original Back to the Future film. Now, with our company Millennium Valley Productions, we have a partnership with a couple of the dealerships in town, one of them being Kia. We were thinking, why don't we merge the two projects together? We can do a Back to the Future Kia commercial whilst also recreating one of our favorite scenes. Due to the weather where we are, it was going to snow within 4 days. So we had pretty much 3 days to come up with a script, prepare the lines, get the vehicle, and make sure that all the locations and everything we needed were scouted. So this was the first challenge of dealing with this video. On Sunday night, after we came up with the idea, I immediately went to writing the script. Basically what that consisted of was just rewatching the scene over and over and over again, making some minor tweaks with some of the lines, shortening it, making it more practical to film. And it kind of got out of hand because it was supposed to be one scene kind of turned to a little short film. So the next day, banged out that shot list of everything we needed to film to be organized for Thursday night. And then getting all the props that we wanted to have for the shoot. So again, modernizing up to 2025. Marty's style. We went with the red puffer jacket again just because that is an iconic look for Marty McFly. And a lot of people today still wear puffer vests. And if that film never came out in the 80s, it wouldn't be such a signature look. So we also gave Marty a DSLR camera because that's what modern videographers use to film video. We also ordered the out-of-time license plate from Amazon and used that in some of the shots, like put it on the Kia where the license plate is because it didn't have any plates because it's, it's not sold yet. We casted our friend Peter in the role of Doc solely because he had a dog that would be perfect for Einstein. Come on. Our first step was going to Kia Motors to pick up the car. All right, so we just got to Vernon Kia. Our friends here are hooking us up. Here's what we got going on. It is a Kia EV9 that is gonna be our DeLorean for this Back to the Future video. We're very excited. Additionally, we also got even luckier because it was cold, pretty cold that day. Oh yeah, we were lucky. So we are setting up lights right now because, well, it's dark. It's nighttime. So it's dark as batteries. Got a lot. Lighted up. A long night.
Long night.
All the batteries.
Where's craft services? I need a hot chocolate.
We're gonna do the live shot first. We got to get this guy's got to off, and we got to get the Kia in position. This is the trouble with filming. This is the trouble with filming in public. You're just at the mercy of whoever's parked. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I could just ask them to back up. Should I do that? Yeah, okay. Where am I moving the Kia? Like, basically right in front of him. Facing.
Facing us, though.
Facing us. Oh, he's leaving. Or she's leaving.
Yay!
Yay!
They left.
Can I get a tutorial on how to skateboard?
Okay, take the camera and turn it off.
Put your foot here.
Yep.
And then your back foot's gonna go here.
Okay.
And then you hit the gravel, and you do a chin dive.
Oh, David's moving the Kia. If any of you guys have worked with animals, you know that it's either really easy or really hard to work with them. In our case, we had to work with Peter. The dog itself, Yogi, was really good on camera, but he was very antsy, and especially Peter was very antsy to make sure he got home and wasn't there all night with us, because it was shaping up to be a very long night. And like anything that you're filming in public, you're gonna have people stopping and watching, especially when it looks like we're filming some kind of movie. It also drew a lot of attention when you see, well, lights, cameras, then like the red puffer vest, the Doc Brown costume, and this $80,000 vehicle that's in the parking lot by completely isolated, no one else around. Yeah. If anyone knew Back to the Future, they knew exactly what we were doing. And a few people did even come up to us and say, are you guys doing something with Back to the Future?
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Well, we got villagers coming.
one of the visual effects shots that we really wanted to nail was the shot of the fire going between Marty and Doc's feet. So to get that shot, we used the Amaran P60C lights, LED lights that we had. We set them on the ground and they have a special function for fire lighting effect. So having that cast on the ground, and because it rained, just the way the light reflected off that ground made the fire look super realistic. Having practical lights on set just helps it make it more realistic in the final product. The other two big visual effects shots are the time machine going into the future and coming back from the past.
Explain the shot. So basically, Marty and Doc are gonna be standing right here. Us just standing here, the strobe light will be on. That's when we kind of like brace, like it just went to the future and the light's off. And then we cut. And then we move this light on Doc and Marty out of the way, then we just get a shot of the Kia zooming right past.
And then for the vehicle returning, we did a couple shots of Peter pushing me out of the way, as well as the light flickering on us to broadcast the explosive lightning of the vehicle returning from the past. And then we had David in the vehicle driving past a couple times. Then I did a couple shots of it panning.
Now, like Mitchell said, what started as wanting to recreate a quick scene for fun turned into a 5-minute short film that took us a whopping 7.5 hours to film. We did not get home until well after midnight.
Yeah, it was great. And no breaks either. We always went straight through.
That means freezing hands. I didn't have this, thankfully, during the production, but freezing hands while filming for 7 to 7.5 hours.
On cold metal.
Super cold. Also, every piece of equipment we had this wet dew, morning dew on it from all of the moisture because the humidity level was nearly 90% that night as well.
So with the filming done, I had to edit the whole There are 6 visual effect shots we did for this video, the first of which is the time machine going into the future. So as it's driving towards us, I had to add a bunch of flames on the bottom of the tires there that are 3D tracked to the vehicle. So that's always kind of the first thing, is to 3D track the object that I did in After Effects here. Then added a bunch of lightning glow, different effects that I added to the track of the vehicle. All these elements I got from Production Crate, FYI. And then of course added a giant fireball, made it purple, curved it to the vehicle, so as it's driving, it moves and bends with the vehicle. And the other thing that I did add as well was a reflection on the ground, so adding a little bit of extra light here just helps it blend more with the original footage. So the next shot is the time machine as it drives towards us and disappears into the future. So what we did is I had this shot of us just standing and our reaction shot of the vehicle as it was about to hit us. Then I masked out the vehicle from the other shot as it's driving by us and it had to disappear right as it's about to hit us. Then what I did was I tracked the vehicle as it's going and its trajectory as it passes us, so I can track the other objects like the lightning and fireball on the vehicle. And then I added back in the same way I did the last one, all the elements, fireball, lightning, and all that onto the vehicle. And then I added an implosion right at the moment as it's about to hit, as just something to help it hide as it disappears into the future. So for the fire trail, I just made loopable fire, just a fire asset from Production Crate, reversed the second time, so it basically does a perfect loop, and I put it into a pre-composition. All I did was take that loopable fire composition and placed it over top of the footage. I masked out our legs a little bit, added a glow. Didn't have to do much reflection on the ground because we already had lights glowing, but I did a little bit, added some glow, and there we have that shot.
Without further ado, here is the final product of Back to the Future 2025.
Hello?
Marty, you didn't fall asleep, did you?
No, don't be silly.
Listen, I need you to head over to my lab and pick up my camera on the way to the mall.
Yeah, I can pick that up, no problem. See you, Doc. I'm on my way.
Marty!
Doc! Hey, Einie.
Marty, you made it! Welcome to my latest experiment. This is the big one. This is the one I've been working for my entire life.
Doc, it's a Kia. How'd you even afford this?
All your questions are going to be answered. Is that on?
Oh, yeah. Is that a radiation suit?
Marty, get the camera up.
Sorry.
Okay. Hi there, I'm Dr. Emmett Brown, and it's early Sunday morning, October 26, 2025, at precisely 1:24 a.m. Come on, Einie, let's go. Come on, buddy. We gotta put you in the vehicle here. Come on. You're gonna go up. Ready, buddy? Okay, jump up. Up, buddy. Come on. Good boy. Okay, please note that I'm leaving Einstein with the exact same time as on my phone and my watch. Have a good
Doc?
trip, buddy. If all my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Miles per hour, baby! 88 miles per hour! Okay, here we go. The temporal displacement occurred at approximately 1:30 a.m. in precisely 0 seconds.
Jesus Christ, Doc, you disintegrated Einstein!
Calm down, Marty. Didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are still intact.
Then where the heck are they?
Not where are they, but when are they? Einstein just became the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future at precisely 1 minute into the future.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a Kia?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine out of a car, it might as well be in style. Besides, a Kia's got... Huh? Watch out!
Bet your future on one roll of the dice. Better remember, lightning never strikes twice. Please don't drive that 88, don't wanna be late again. Take me away, I don't mind. Better promise me I'll be back in time. Gotta get back in time. Gotta get back in time.